Blessings, guys. Angelo with you. Tarot consultant, intuitive astrologist, and spiritual spa specialist. Today I'm going to do a small reading and prognosis with you with two of my favorite decks, with tarot cards, which is Uniqueness deck, one of the most beautiful decks I've ever seen out there, and I think the artist of this deck is also a very special person. The beauty of this deck is absolutely unexplainable. I don't know whether you can see exactly the color and the goldish colors in them, whether I can give it to the camera. And this is another of my favorite deck, which is an Astrology Oracle deck, also one of my favorite decks. So today I'm going to do a small reading for you guys, for those of you who are going through relationship problems, for those of you who want to know a lot more about what's going on with the person, with your favorite person, whether it's your crush, whether it's your boyfriend, whether it's someone or girlfriend, whether it's someone that you would like to get to know better, but you don't know how to take steps towards them. So for this reason, I'm going to use today, as I said, my favorite tarot deck, Uniqueness tarot deck and Astro deck. So we're going to do a special astrology spread today, where we're going to be using both of those decks. So for a second, I would like to ask you now to close your eyes and concentrate on your favorite person, whether it's male or female, regardless. Close your eyes for at least a few seconds. Meanwhile, I'm shuffling the cards. Take a deep breath. Relax. No need to rush. The concentration should be distinct. I'm going to do the same thing with this deck. I want you to relax. Concentrate on your favorite person. I'm mentally thinking about what is the situation with the person. Whether you guys are going to be together, or if you're already in a relationship, whether this relationship is about to work or not. We are trying to find it out right now. So, we start. Ascendant. Roots. Descendant. The guidance. What is the same thing with astrology cards? Ascendant, roots, descendant, and the guidance. So let me put it this way so you can see better. Okay, the first card right over here is the ascendant. What this card is saying is that this is the entrance to the situation. In other words to say, this this position describes exactly what is going on right now and where you are at the situation. The Seven of Cups. So basically, it seems like wherever this person is, you really think about this person a lot, and also it seems like this person also think about the situation a lot. It's kind of a dream for them, like a wish for them to be with you. But at the same time, what I don't like about this card is that even though Seven of Cups is usually a very positive card, sometimes it can call us for being too delusional. Maybe you are exaggerating the personality of your partner or your crush. Maybe he or she is not that perfect person, is not that great person that you think, oh, you are imagining yourself. And maybe you just want to believe in that. Either way, this card is showing us that situation is somehow being up in clouds right now, like the dream of this relationship or the dream about this relationship is more significant than the reality of it. The next card is, of course, and here we can see the Leo. So as we know, the Leo is actually it is the ruler of the Leo is the sun. So basically, whoever this person is very self-centric. and at the same time is very self-centered, maybe even on the selfish side. So I can definitely say that probably the interest or the care or whatever you're trying to show this person, he definitely likes it, but he doesn't take it as a part of your care. He takes it as something that is must be there because of his own personality. He thinks that this person does definitely have some kind of very big energy of attraction, and people are usually obviously very attracted to this person. So what's going on is, like, right now it seems like you are showing more interest towards this person, and this is really cherishing this person. Basically, this is what appeals to him or to her, but yet again the person is still in their own position, and I don't see them taking any appropriate actions towards you. But of course, the interest and the curiosity that you show to them is really appealing. The roots of the situation, like what is actually the base of the situation, the foundation of the situation. The Five of Swords, okay, makes sense. So this card is more like, actually, I would say, they're warning for you, like not to get too much involved into this, because actually, as we've said before, probably the person is very self-centric and he's or she's attracted by a lot of people's attention, and this is exactly what they like. This is exactly what they are living for. They're like the people who loves attention. And if you actually, the root of the situation is telling me that there is not, unfortunately, big of an interest of this person towards you, and the majority of the story might be made up by yourself, by your own imagination or the fantasy, because usually when we fall in love and when we are usually having crush on someone, we get to have this kind of cards and the feelings in our life, so that we exaggerate, we hope, we romanticize the situation, and this is exactly what I see as the root of the situation. Deep down inside, by the way, you might exactly know that this person can actually cause you pain. I mean, of course not deliberately, but only because this person is more narcissistic and self-centered, and for them, their own perspective is more important than other people's around them. The next one is the Cancer upside down. When the astrology card comes out upside down, I usually read it as in the southern knot of the sun, which is the negative aspect. So right here we can see that the person can be emotionally unavailable, and that could be exactly the reason why they could be so self-centered and egoistic and behave selfishly, but still enjoy the attention of yours and of other people that they are being given. But the root of the situation is that this relationship is actually more like a test for you rather than a real relationship, a real crush. So that the person seems to be, unfortunately, somehow emotionally unavailable, and maybe the person once had a relationship and something didn't work out for them, and since then they just literally shut and closed themselves down. So the root of the situation is already obvious, that the situation is something more like a test for you to go through, but not like to settle down. So the Descendant, what else is affecting this relationship or the situation? Five of Cups and the Venus. Yes, definitely, as we said, well, you have to be very careful, because this cards clearly describes that because of these feelings of yours, because of this love situation or attraction that you have for this person, you eventually can end up being in a depression. And maybe your depression, maybe even his depression, because of the relationship, as we mentioned earlier, that didn't work out for him or for her once she closed herself up from everyone and from any kind of real feelings, and that's why this person may seem to be emotionally unavailable, whereas you actually emotionally very available for this person, and that can exactly be the reason why you might get hurt and burnt out, eventually end up in a depression, which is actually, I believe, you don't want to do. So take this reading not as a negative indication on this person, but more like as a warning for you, so that you know that you can protect yourself, you can protect your feelings from this person. So Venus and the Five of Cups is definitely showing us the energy of depressive vibes and the dark energy of being heartbroken, or the energy of a loss if you get involved into this relationship. The last one, which is the Guardians, is the King of Pentacles. And Mars, yes. So this person, obviously, now we can actually tell you absolutely about the personality of this person. So if it's a man or a woman, regardless, these people are very materialistic. They love taking actions. They have a very high sex drive. So I mean, like, what I can say out of the situation is that what maximum you can have with this person, if you get somehow involved with them, you can. There's definitely a possibility of having sexual contact with a person, or maybe even dating for a couple of times. But I'm afraid that it's not gonna last for long. This person, as I said, they don't seem to be looking for love relationship. They don't seem to be looking for any kind of long-term relationship. But I would probably say that instead they prefer to spend time with the people that they like, and they prefer to just enjoy their own life. And as a guardians, what this card is saying that try to protect your heart from this, like maintain your own stability, try to pay more attention to your mental stability, to your mental health, and again, even if you decide to get involved into this relationship, I would highly advise you to be careful and protect your heart. So this was my little spread, astrology tarot spread for you, my dears, and I hope that it was somehow helpful for you. Once again, please do not take this spread as a negative spread for you, because the only purpose why I did the spread is just to show you whether it's worth to get involved into this relationship with this your crush of yours, or a person that you really like, or your favorite person, because eventually when you get to know certain things in advance, you can still protect yourself and protect your heart. Stay blessed, my dears, and see you soon.